welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing alright. So it's my birthday today, March 20, and so when you see this video it might be somewhere in April, maybe even May, you know, just to keep making videos. So because I only put one out a week, it will take a while for me to get this up online. So I just finish up in hospital, you know, not the youngest anymore, you know, so gotta do my checks and stuff. And now I'm going to decide what I'm gonna do. I'm not working today. I didn't work for the last like 8 or 9 years on my birthday, you know. I think the last time I went to work, I reached home at 7 p.m. and I said, nah, I'm not gonna work on my birthday anymore. So it's always a vacation day or some maybe compensation or whatever, you know. But no more working on my birthday. Don't plan to ever again. So what am I gonna do now? Am I going straight back home, or am I going to take a little drive? You know, I believe I'm gonna take a little drive. I did a video not so long ago of Newland, and I did one about Hoogland, and I also want to show the rest of Amersfoort. But like I said, Amersfoort is, you know, is huge. So if I want to be detailed, then I won't be able to do it real fast. So what I could do is I could just make it less detailed, you know, just stick to the main roads and maybe 1 or 2 side streets, and just say, okay, that's it. If I really want to dive more into Amersfoort, then I will need more time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to Newland. I'm not going to stop, I'm just going to drive through Newland, you know, just to give an idea of where I am. Maybe I could bring up a card, you know, just to show where I am at the moment. So that's Newland on the right, you know, the wall that you're seeing. Behind that wall is Newland. So I'm just gonna go into Newland, and then from Newland I'm gonna go over to KALVEEN. KALVEEN is relatively small, and then I'm gonna go over to KATTENBROEK, and if I have time I might just anyway, let me just do those 2 first. You know, they're kind of small. So now I'm entering Newland again. Like I said, I'm coming from the hospital, and I'm not gonna stop in Newland. I'm just gonna drive through. It's just a show where I am. So I'm only recording on Dashcam today. Hope the microphone is picking up my voice. So if you did see my Newland video, then you know I covered most of this, all of it actually. It was a long video. I was planning to maybe film for like, you know, 30 minutes or so, but the video ended up being 54 minutes, and actually trimmed it down a little bit. So I would be peeling off to the left, but right now I'm just gonna drive straight on. background. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Hope you don't mind. So, CALVEEN, and the streets are all named after. It has everything has to do with space. So, oh, this is dead end. Okay, everything has to do with space. So you got Apollo, you got like space shuttle. We got the moon landing or the moon lander. What else? And that's just a general idea. It's not really, it's not anything special. It's just small. CALVEEN is more like a business park, a tiny little business park, industrial area. But you do have some houses there. So this is it basically. And on the other side you got like businesses, you got like Quick Fit and KPN. So CALVEEN. This used to be my sports school, my gym, many moons ago. do miss it. Yeah, back then I decided to stop going to the sports school and focus more on walking and riding. You know, I was a mountain biker. I don't really do that anymore, which I do miss also. So, but like I said, you know, when my foot is better, I will pick it up again. So this is CALVEEN. Just companies basically. Space shuttle. Yeah, I didn't really eat yet, so I need to go and get something to eat. Space lab. Or did I say it because I said a McDonald's? Well, I'm not going to a McDonald's. I would like a nice cappuccino and a sandwich to start my day. And it's from the Volk A1 Plaza. So that was CALVEEN. And we're done at CALVEEN. Like I said, really small. Of course I didn't show every single street. To my right, and now we are going left as always. We are going to KATTENBROEK. Kind of butchered the name, you know, but it's okay. Well, maybe you could see it on the sign. Amersfoort. How would you translate that? Cats, pants. Alright. And let's go again. No, I have no one there. And again, I won't be checking every single street. I'm gonna see what I can do. It's just to give an idea what it's like. This one going to the bridge, or is it dead end? I think it's a dead end. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. So anyway, this is the first side. Let me show. You know, I'm not a big fan of electric cars. I would prefer to do this kind of driving with an electric car. I do like and support electric cars in the cities. You know, it's just for long distance. Yeah. Sign. So let's call this intersection Alpha, because I will be coming back to this point. Intersection Alpha. So if you look at the signs in Holland, almost every neighborhood is like a circle. In some ways. Is there a road closure? And now we are back at the intersection Alpha. That's one of the things I like the most about the country. It's so nice and tiny. Of course, it's not the same everywhere you go. But like I said, I can't understand the people who want to live in a nice and tidy place. I mean, you want to raise your kids. Only thing you have to do is keep it clean. That's the difference. You don't need to clean up yourself. It's already clean. You get it clean, just keep it clean. Oh, see, I didn't drive over this side for a long time to turn this into a roundabout. What's your impression of Holland so far? The Netherlands? Would you be able to live in the Netherlands? All of these places, I know there's a community there, I know there's a neighborhood there, but I've never really been there myself. I have nothing to look for anyway, so no reason to go there. I think I'm gonna turn back and head over to Amy Clar. Let me just go a little bit further. It's also interesting for me. It's also interesting for me, discovering all of these new places. But discovering, I'm not discovering anything. But I live in Amersfoort for like 22 years now, and now I'm really starting to see more of it. Dead end, so I'm gonna turn back. Yeah, I think I've seen enough on this side. Still waiting on someone to call the police. Well, I mean, I'm allowed to drive, so street. I like the way the trees are planted, and that's something you also see a lot Everything is really neat and just like this. Really nice. Is it a dead end? Or maybe I can drive around. Let me see. All roads are connected, right? Not always. Not always. Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? Let's go. Let's go left and right. As long as I end up in Amersfoort, then I should be good. Can't really get lost anyway, so can't get lost. Let's go take a look at shopping center Amersfoort. You know what? Before we look at Amersfoort, let's take a look at somewhere else. Just try to finish up on this side, call it the left side. Finish up on the left side, and then we could continue. It's okay, I don't need to go further. I was planning to go left anyway, so that's good. Let me look at the sign one more time, because I do believe. Let me look at the sign one more time. Links have auto's toegestaan. Ja, I could go to the left, yeah. So it's a bicycle lane, but you could drive on it. And that's a fire department, and that's also where they keep the ambulances. Of course, you have the ambulance at the hospital, but you also have them on this side. Okay, And now, which way? I'm not really sure. I got an idea. I feel insane to go this way. My first time on this side, so like I said, we are discovering together. That's actually nice. Nice looking. Spring again, you can see it. Trees are getting the blossoms back. Of course, if you do suffer from allergy, you might not be so happy. Alright, I'm gonna finish up on this side. I think I've seen everything I wanted to see. Let me try to find a main road. Again, no navigation, but you can't really get lost in a way. Roundabout, spin around, and then I'm going to go over to Amy Claire, which is a shopping center, but I won't be able to show you much because I'm not going to get out of the car today. So I'm just going to drive, you know, over the parking lot. That's it. Maybe another day I will film Amy Claire and I will insert it into this video. It's not like the video is going live anytime soon, so I should have enough time to come up with something. So Amy Claire, you could find almost anything you need. Almost. Cake. Oh yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna come back later because should I come back later? Should I do it now? Not really celebrating my birthday today, so that's why. But I might grab a cake anyway, you know. If I find a parking space, well, I saw two, but I still didn't stop, so almost like I don't want to go. You know what? I'm gonna go and grab myself a cake. Okay, I'm back, and I got my cake. Looks really good. It's a mix, actually. I was hoping to get the brownie cake, but it was just a half. So I wanted the next half. I wanted a half of the next cake, but it was just a quarter. So I ended up with half a brownie, half of red velvet, and half of something, a quarter of something else. I mean, sorry, a quarter of red velvet and a quarter of something else. But like I said, I'm not really celebrating it, so you know, a few people might just drop by. At least I could give them something to eat. And I love cake myself. So I'm gonna make a quick stop somewhere else, and then I'm gonna head back home. Because yeah, I showed everything I wanted to show. So. Anyway, I'm gonna make a fast stop. So, I'm back again. And yeah, so I made a I had to pee, and I took a cappuccino. But I mean, this was like 70% milk, so I don't like that too much. Anyway, and I just decided to wash the car because it is a mess. You know, there's birds. Just don't want to leave this car alone for some reason. I guess I really like it. When it's clean, it's really shiny. And you know, birds are gonna find anything that's shiny. So I wasn't really planning to wash it, but I'm just gonna do it and get it over with. I'll be back in a while. Oh, I just looked at the front, and that's the problem with these, you know, car wash. They don't always do what they're supposed to do, so I'm not too happy, but anyway. But it's still clean, it's cleaner. So when I reach home, I'll probably just grab a piece of paper and you know, a bottle of water, and I'll just rinse it off myself. Everything is a little bit soft at the moment, so it should be easy to get off. But too bad. Too bad. Anyway, so I'm done with my tour of CALVEEN and KATTENBROEK. So I'm just gonna head back home right now. Yeah. You know what? Let me run over to. Normally you would take this road to get to Amersfoort, but they close it off right now. I think they're gonna close it for a few weeks. It is closed. It's gonna stay closed for a few weeks, I believe. So just a little detour, but you will get there eventually. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat a piece of cake. I'm not gonna wait on anyone. I'm just gonna treat myself. Am I going to do today? Yeah, I want to go to the barber shop, but there is no space today. I always use the same barber, the same guy, and that guy is full. There is space by some other guy, but you know. So that was just a fast little look at, is it fast? I don't even know how long this video is because I'm recording with the Dashcam. Can I see it? Yeah, I believe I'm recording like maybe an hour and 10 minutes now. course I will clip a few pieces, you know, like when I wait for the cake, I believe it was running, so that's maybe like 5 minutes I'm gonna take out of it. And by the gas station there was another 5 minutes I could take out of it, so I believe it will end up being like 60 minutes eventually, you know, so yeah. And now we're back at KALVEEN because this is the road I take to get back home. And like I said, I hope the microphone on the dashcam is working properly, picking up my voice properly. Yeah, I decided not to record with my phone because my phone is a little bit full at the moment. So, you know, I keep recording, but I also need to edit the stuff and just upload them, and then I can take them off of my phone. But I have like, I believe I have like 180 gigabytes on my phone at the moment. You know, and my phone is just 256 gigs, so yeah. Can you imagine buying a phone with like 128 GB and no expandable storage? I mean, I can't. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. And as always, it wasn't the most interesting video ever, again, you know, so I'm just gonna, I'm like it. I made videos of other places already, you know, Amsterdam, Haarlem, you know, other places, but those will come later because I live right in the center, you know, in Amersfoort. I want to start with Amersfoort and just like extend and work my way out, so that's why I want to cover Amersfoort first. But I also have a lot of places to show. And I'm back in Newland. So, yeah. Alright, again, thanks for watching. Sub would be great. And as always, I will see you